Hey, I'm Brian Van, SportbikeTrackYou.com, and today we're going to break down the all-new diesel Shiro Tech Air Race compatible leather jacket. The diesel Shiro leather jacket retails for $649 as of the time we're shooting this video. Please understand, we don't update videos for pricing changes, only if the product itself has been completely redesigned. This is obviously a partnership with a men's fashion line, Diesel, okay? I would rate this as a premium leather jacket. It fits great, it feels great, it's got cool styling, okay? A lot of protection options available with this jacket. We're going to talk about that. And sizing too, you really need to consider what are you going to wear under it. Do you want to wear armor inserts in the back and the chest? Do you want to go Tech Air? If you want to go Tech Air, you've got two options now. You can go Tech Air Race, which is the vest that will actually Velcro into the jacket. Okay, we're going to show you sizing for all these different options. You can go the new Tech KR-Ci, which is a street-only device, okay? Or, of course, if you prefer to ride without the additional protection in the chest and back, the jacket does come with CE certified armor in the elbow form as well as the shoulder. And this is going to be their all-new Nucleon Flex Plus armor. This stuff is super low profile, crazy flexible, unbelievably comfortable, and I think it really adds to the comfort this jacket offers. Let's break down sizing. 5 feet 11 inches tall, 196 pounds, 33-inch waist. I have on a size 56 Euro. Right now, there is no armor in the jacket with the exception of the elbow form and shoulder, okay? Caleb is now going to show you independent clips and label each one of them. One is going to be with me wearing the jacket in the all-new Tech KR-Ci vest. Another is going to be the jacket with the Tech Air Race. This is the same Tech Air Race vest that I use in all my different race suits too. So if you're a Tech Air Race owner already, you're doing track stuff and you do some street riding and you dig this jacket, the cool part there is you have the flexibility to literally just take that piece out of your suit, change the algorithm quickly by hooking it up to your computer, throw it in a jacket, and you are good to go. And of course, last but not least, we are showing you me wearing the jacket without any of the additional armor inserts in it. Okay, let's do a quick breakdown of the features and benefits. We already talked about the armor that it comes with. That stuff is brand new and cutting edge. Even look at all the zips. The detailing, the styling of the zips look really cool with the coat. If you're going to use the Tech Air Race or the Tech Air Street, not the Tech KR-Ci, you will then be utilizing the LEDs here on the left form. Those indicators let you know state of charge and how many deployments you're going to have available within the unit itself. Integrated shoulder sliders with a cover of leather over the top. Got a little reflectives here, some additional stretch paneling. All the stretch fabric you see here is going to flow air and it really allows the jacket to move nicely on your body. Zippered ventilation is found right here in the chest area. You know, to be open and honest, this is not going to flow air or be like a heavily perforated jacket. I think that's pretty clear right up front when you look at it. The styling here is more classic leather jacket styling than it would be hardcore sports styling for sure. Very dialed down, very muted, very subtle. Storage with this coat. You have two zippered hand warmer style storage pockets on both sides. I'd like to point out the size of those, right? They are large enough that with a standard street glove, you'd be able to operate the zipper, go in and out of the pocket without taking your glove off. Internal storage. You have a waterproof pocket on the left side. On the right side, you have a slip pocket with a Velcro closure. Important note, if you're going to use the Tech Air Race or the Tech Air Street, those are the airbag vests that are going to Velcro into the jacket. You will then have a more difficult time accessing your internal storage pockets as the vest is going to be the first layer you would get to it. It is zipped to the lapel of the jacket. We'll show you this in the second part of the video. If you want to be your street-only rider and you would like airbag, that's what makes the Tech KR-Ci really a great option, as it's a standalone vest that you wear as its own independent layer with its own zipper. When you open the jacket itself, you will then have direct access to any of the storage pockets inside the coat. I think we pretty much covered the features, the benefits, and now we're going to show you the jacket from the inside out. I'll give you an idea of what the Tech Air race vest looks like, how you install it in the coat, okay? And then we'll show you the armor and such that is included. Okay, now let's break down the additional protection options. You know, this airbag stuff, this is a big deal, and I can speak from personal experience with this right here. This is my Tech Air race vest. I had one crash in it, one deployment, and I would swear that that crash would have yielded a broken collarbone. I have a little bit of experience with that previously, right? And that really worked. It was worth the investment. My son Max races with it too. He deployed his 3 times during the season, and each time he walked away too. So I really feel that if this stuff is in your budget, right, you're almost crazy not to invest in it. When you really get down to brass tacks, the street is more dangerous than the racetrack, okay? So I'm gonna get off my soapbox, and now I'm just gonna show you the options. Here is the all-new, so if you're gonna be street only, this is not for track at all. This is the all-new Tech Air 5, okay? This is a Tech Air compatible jacket, so you can literally throw it right under that. This jacket has a built-in expansion panels. This thing pops off, boom, it's just gonna expand and work. This is its own independent layer, right? Just show you real quick. You just zip that bad boy up like so. Activation is right here. You see lights flashing. You know, systems are a go. Jacket just zips right over it, and that allows you to get to the internal storage pockets that are included in the jacket. Airbag option 2, and this unit here, right, $6.99 is the retail on the Tech Air 5. The current retail, and remember this shit changes all the time, on the Tech Air Race is going to be $11.49, okay? And this is still a current product. Flexibility with this is, if you're a track rider too, you can use this thing on the track, and you can then put it in the jacket by just simply flipping an algorithm on your computer. I think Jimmy's done a video on that. Super easy stuff to do, right? So you can use one product for 2 purposes. To install it in this jacket, it's very basic, okay? The first thing you're gonna wanna do is let's retrieve our wiring harness. At the end of the day, what this is doing, this is connecting the system to the LEDs that are gonna be found on the left forearm. Okay, so let's go ahead and kind of fish those out of here. You never wanna pull too hard on the harness itself. You know, you always wanna try and grab it by the connector if you can. Pull that out. So what I like to do when I'm installing these, there's a total of, let's see, 1, 4, 5, 7 attachment points, okay? I like to start with the right arm, go inside the coat and or the race suit, just kind of pull the liner out. And what you're gonna find is there is a rectangular shaped piece of Velcro here. I'm gonna do this stuff quick. What I recommend is when you're doing this on your own gear and it's gonna be in there for a while, line everything up super nice. It just makes it more comfortable. Then there's a round disc, line the Velcro up there. Once I have that side done, it's a mirror image over here on the other arm. Once again, I'm just kind of blazing through this, right? Not gonna spend a lot of time getting it lined up super nice. Definitely taking your time and installing it spot on has an impact on comfort and fit. You know, so just be aware of that. Okay, get that one at the base of the neck hooked up. And then from here, you have your gray connector. The gray connector lines up with the gray port here on the unit. Plug that in. Of course, you always want to make sure that your unit is, you know, then going to be turned on, okay? I'm not sure if mine has any charge in it or not right now. I need to send it out for a repack anyways because I ended up popping it off. Go ahead and tuck your sleeves back in a little bit. And then here, in the lapel of the coat, you're going to find the yellow zippers, okay? And what they have now is they have like kind of a flap that covers that just so you don't feel it if you're not going to use it. Slide that over, zip it down, and you'll see, like, here's an example with the pocket, okay? You will then lose access to this pocket. When it's zipped up like that, you know, the direct access to that pocket is going to be a bit restricted, okay? Yeah, you have to unzip this to get to it, so, you know, just so you're aware of that up front, do what makes sense for you. When you zip the coat up, okay, this first then has to be Velcroed like so, and when the unit is turned on and there is a state of charge, mine's dead, all right, your lights are going to begin flashing and go through the proper sequence. So that is how you install the Tech Air Race Vest in the diesel Shiro leather jacket. Okay, so we covered the airbag options. Now, what if you don't want to wear an airbag? What if you want to just go traditional armor? Let's talk about the armor that is included with the jacket from the factory. This is their all-new Super Trick Nucleon Flex Plus armor. Super low profile, unbelievably moldable, flexible, and comfortable. It's invisible when it's in the coat, yet it still is able to manage energy from an impact to CE level 1. A lot of people, when they think armor, they think it needs to be thick or have a hard outer shell. What's happened over the years is they've learned that through better engineering, you can get as good or better levels, actually better levels of protection, right, from more comfortable packages. This is your shoulder piece. This is your elbow and forearm piece. And I promise you, when they're in the coat, these things are invisible. And when you have a jacket like this, it's high on style, right? People don't want that, that stormtrooper style, big bulky look. And that allowed Alpinestars to keep the styling of this jacket true to that form. Okay, if you're out on the airbag, but you're still like, I need some type of protection for the back, which I would 100% support. Personally, I wouldn't ride without that. You have options for a couple of different back protector inserts. They're in the $40 neighborhood. They install in a pocket. We're going to show you that in a second. Highly recommend getting those. You'll find these pieces sold separate in our Alpinestars armor section on the website. If you want to take it a step further and go with the chest inserts, also CE certified, one for each side, come in a package. They slide into pockets in the chest of the coat, which I'll also show you as we move further through this video. Looking at the jacket itself, the shell, the leather has that distressed vintage look and feel, right? Styling cues are kick-ass. You look at these big motion panels here. Those are going to give you benefits whether the airbag pops off or not. They allow the jacket to just really move on your body to very high level. If I'm going to go with the airbag, I need a size 56 Shiro. Okay, 196, 5'11", 33-inch waist. If I was going to go no airbag, if I knew that that is what I was committed to, I'd run the back insert, obviously leave that armor in. I would go down one size to 54. I'd want the thing tighter. I think it's just going to look better there, right? So I would go down one size, and these motion panels would allow me to do that in comfort. Additional styling, we've got quilting here, embossed logo there, looks badass. Volume adjuster here is with leather Velcro and a D-ring. Stretch fabric from the arm itself kind of intersects back here in the shoulder blade area. Styling cues on the shoulder. You've got that shoulder slider, but they've covered it with leather so you don't see it, and there's not a lot of logos on this coat. Expansion panel here, that is for the airbag, right? Real clean styling on the sleeve. Motion panel here in the elbow forearm. Got a little additional padding here. Protection plus a cool styling cue. There is your Tech Air LED system, and it's muted out. If you're not going to ride with that, people aren't hardly going to notice that. The zipper itself adds a nice little bit of style. Four-way stretch, right? This is some of the stretch you're going to see in their race products too, so good stuff is used in this coat. Front of the coat, very clean design. There's your diesel logo, A-Star logo, split by the zipper. Your intake vents are right here, and these are, more of a subtle ventilation system. This isn't an epically venting coat. You should know that up front. Large hand warmer style storage pockets right there. Even these little styling cues down here, and these are soft. It's like foam behind it, so it's not going to scratch your tank or anything. You get inside the coat, mesh liner. Here is your waterproof storage compartment. On the left side, right side, it's a slip storage compartment. You want to zip it to a pair of pants and make it a two-piece suit, you can do that. There is your full circumference zip. Leather collar. It has the snap attachment for some of their back protector inserts. Honestly, I've never found that to be the most useful thing in the world, right? So I usually just take that out and don't run with that. I've already shown you earlier in the video your Tech Air harness. Let's say you want to install those pieces that I talked about. There's a zipper here. I've already got it open. You zip this open, and then you slide your hand up into the jacket behind the mesh panel, and here is your pocket for the back protector. That thing just slides in there. It's a slip pocket, no problem. For the chest protectors, get into the chest area of the coat. You're going to feel this mesh pocket. Try and distort it a little bit and pull it out. You'll find the Velcro right here at the bottom. Kind of open it up, slide the thing in there. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's more difficult to show, but when you get it in front of you, you know, you'll figure it out pretty quickly. Slide those in, Velcro it up, get it all back together. End of the day, what do I think? If you look at this coat, and this is the kind of styling that you're looking for, you're going to have this thing probably for, man, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 years. You know, this is one of those coats that you could probably keep forever, and someday your kid would look at it and think, "Man, that's badass. I want to keep that coat. Dad, can I wear your coat? Because that coat's cool." This coat is for sure that cool. It's very well made. I like what they did here, and I love the airbag options because that protection on the street is actually more important than track protection. You have any questions, just leave those in the comments section of this video. I answer all that stuff myself, and I'm here to make sure you have a great experience with your next coat from STG.